Good evening, folks, and welcome to another season of Timon Basketball. My name is Sean Galinsky, returning for my final year of commentary for the Timon Tigers. Alongside me is Junior John Black. How are we today, John?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Just going to fix the camera real quick, and then we should be underway.
Great.
So until then, we got about 2 minutes left on the clock. We'll do a player enunciations and then national anthem. So please keep waiting. Okay, we are back. Looks like the teams are just wrapping up now. We got just under a minute. And John, how excited are you?
Good. Very excited.
You very excited?
Hoping for a great year of time in basketball.
I know Timon basketball is set up for a great year. If you may not know, Jameer Patton graduated last year. He's now at prep school in New Jersey. Also moved on to prep school is our point guard Kamar Godlock, who was supposed to be senior this year, but he once again transferred to a prep school. So Timon losing a few guys, however, have some new additions. Sophomore Jaden Harris. I've gotten to know him a little bit, and he looks like he's going to make a big difference to Timon. Also, point guard Jacob Humphreys. He's a really good addition.
Great.
So we should be looking good this year. In case you didn't know, last year Timon did go to the Monsignor Martin finals, and sadly we did lose to St. Joe. So we're looking to a repeat back to the finals. However, looking for a different outcome. And it looks like we're just gonna say some opening remarks, national anthem, and we should be underway. Timon going up against Nia-Wheatfield. It's kind of like a private versus public school sort of thing. Very exciting. I know Nichols is playing today. I think Will East. So it's good to see the schools that you don't normally play. You get to play them early on in the year. Therefore, you can set up against like the other conferences.
Yeah.
So, and we're gonna introduce our starters real quick. And Jacob Humphreys getting his first start in the green, gold, and white. Like I said, I'm very excited about his play. He's small. He's smaller, so he's kind of like a Jameer, but he's almost past first kind of mentality. I have heard that one of his strengths is ball handling. So we should see how that goes as Harrison dabs up Humphreys real quick. And there's Parker also getting announced. And then returning forward, Rob Carlock. And last but certainly not least is the senior captain, number 24, Kev Thompson. Been the green, gold, and white for the past 4 years. So he knows Timon basketball pretty well. And Coach Rowe in his 5th year this year coaching the Tigers. So it should be hopefully another great year. I got to talk with him a little bit today. He said there's a difference between a good year and a great year. He's like, a good year is anytime you make it to the finals. He's like, a great year is when you win the finals. Yeah. So last year they were technically having a good year, even though they only lost very few games. I think it was only maybe 2. So we'll see how that goes this year. Like I said, some new additions, however, some also subtractions from the team.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget about the loss of swingman Leo Camiloni, who basically did a lot. You didn't know Leo. He graduated last year. he did a lot for this Tiger team. He was a heavy defenseman and really did well. So we'll rise real quick for the national anthem. Okay, and that was the national anthem. Like I said, 8-minute quarters. This should be a very exciting basketball game. Also, this is our first road game since last year. I'm not sure. You probably didn't watch the game last year. However, our game last year we tried doing from St. Joe's. Well, St. Joe's, we really didn't have the best internet at St. Joe's. So now with the addition of a hotspot, thanks to Mr. Ron Berdovich, a Timon both faculty member and supporter. So thank you, Mr. Berdovich, for that. Makes our streams for away games a lot easier. And we are set and underway. Looks like number 24, Kev Thompson, is going to shape up for the tip-off here. And Nia-Wheatfield is ready. The Tigers are ready. And one bouncing up. And there we go. Carlock receives the tip. And there's number 1, Jacob Humphreys, the sophomore. And he pulls up right away. Just long. And Nia-Wheatfield gets the ball, pushes up court very fast. The Timon Tigers are a more smaller, quick team. It looks like Nia-Wheatfield's the same way. So this should be a really good matchup. And that shot goes long. Carlock getting on the stat book tonight with that rebound. And there's Jaden Harrison.
Great start.
It's a great start for Jaden Harrison. And Nia-Wheatfield struggling to set up a play here early. And there's Carlock in the paint.
Good defense. Great
putting up some great work. Wheatfield shot, no good. Parker rebounds. And Parker brings it up court. Looks to do something with it. And there's Harrison on the wing. Brings it back up top. And Harrison moves the ball around. There's Parker with the first shot of his.
3.
And he connects 1 for 1 from distance. And it's a quick opening 5-0 lead for the Tigers.
Great shot by Malachi Parker.
And that's a good ball fake there. Really got Kev. And free throw line jump shot, air balls. And that's a good box out by number 11, Malachi Parker. And Humphreys is going to bring up the ball here. Parker now. Oh, and that's a tip pass by Wheatfield. Wheatfield shot. That connects. 4-3. Looks like they're putting a little pressure now on these Tigers. And Tigers say thank you very much. Pushes up court. And there's Harrison.
Way to get physical.
Drove right to the net.
Right.
Just used his body and shielded the man off. Got the foul. Who are you most excited to watch this year?
Probably Jaden Harrison.
Yeah?
Sophomore. Seems like a great player.
Great guy, too. I've talked to him in the hallways, and seems like a really good guy.
Good guy in school.
Yeah. And he connects. And Harrison looks to go for a second 2 here. And that's up and good. Jaden Harrison connecting with both free throws. And that's a very big focus for Coach Rowe, knocking down those free throws. Every practice I see him, got to work on those free throws because in words of Coach Rowe, those are free attempts. Like, you have to knock those down.
Yeah.
And good drive by Nia-Wheatfield. And they get their own rebound. Blocked by Kevin Thompson. Kevin Thompson, known for his block parties from last year. And Nia-Wheatfield gets the board. Big man number 34. Oh, and there's Harrison. And there's number 1. Nia-Wheatfield really trying to swing it here. And they can't get that one either. Tough start here for the Falcons. And Humphreys for 3, no good. However, Tigers do get their own rebound. And calling out a play here. Harrison, really good look. And bangs it down.
Great shot. Great shot.
Really, really good shot. And Nia-Wheatfield trying to create something here. Quite honestly, I can't very well see what kind of offense they're trying to run. Like, I'm not sure if it's perimeter based or on the interior, but right now it's all screwed up. And also Timon is playing really, really good defense.
Great defense.
And fadeaway. Ooh.
Just a great shot.
That's a slick shot there by number 1.
Can't stop them.
It's a really, really good shot. And Nia-Wheatfield cuts the deficit in half. And Harrison, no good. Carlock rebound, kind of gets shoved down. Really physical there, but no foul. And fillets it in, number 12 for the Falcons. And Kev Thompson on the other end, kind of cherry picking, but we'll be okay with that. Reverse layup, and that's good.
Way to drive to the paint.
Really, really does a nice job in that paint. And Nia-Wheatfield going to try and match another shot here. And ball is being swung around up top. And good hands by Rob Carlock. Gets the steal. And Parker pushes it up. Parker inside and one.
Great drive.
Malachi doing some dirty work on the inside.
It was good defense to offense.
I mean, it really did all start with Rob getting his hands in there and getting the swipe, and then really pushing up the ball by Parker there. Really, really doing a nice job. Like I said, this Timon lineup, they're smaller, but they're a lot quicker, and they know how to run this floor. Parker looks to connect, and he doesn't. However, offensive rebound. Great hustle there by Humphreys, but then tips it over to Harrison. And now Tigers are swinging the ball up top, and Humphreys looking around and setting up a game plan here. Gets it to Parker. Almost a steal attempt there. And Parker doing a great job. Harrison for 3. Bang, bang, bang. And Jaden Harrison having a game, young fella. Really good start for the Tigers here. 17-7 as 2:55 still remaining here in the quarter. And Nia-Wheatfield really struggling to match what Timon's putting up right now.
Yes. Loving the energy.
Really good energy, both from the bench and on the court. Jaden Harrison really getting into it.
Yeah.
It's just great to see that Timon basketball is back to how it was last year, because this is how it was last year. So really, really looking forward to the season if this is how it stays. But Coach Rowe's probably loving this right now.
Yeah.
And it will be Nia-Wheatfield. It's their ball on the inbound underneath their basket. And Nia-Wheatfield really, really trying to find something here.
Yeah.
I mean, they've made a good amount of ball movement. I mean, even took some good shots, but they're just not really falling. And a drive there, kick out for 3, and a little clankety clank, but that's in. And that's now into double digits for Nia-Wheatfield, and a little slip through Thompson's fingers. But Parker, almost had one of his own, looking like a free safety out there. And Nia-Wheatfield inbounding the ball off of a turnover by the Tigers. That's another thing. Timon really is focusing on limiting the turnovers. I know in a few of the practices that they've had when they scrimmage, there's been a good amount of turnovers. So Coach Rowe really is focusing on that too, cutting down the turnovers.
Yeah.
And Humphreys is going to bring the ball up here. Harrison looking really good over there. Carlock thought about a shot. Harrison, Parker, and there's Thompson. And that's in.
Great shot.
Knocks it down. Once again, good ball movement by the Tigers. And the bench is getting very loud over there. And that's off. That's going down too.
Great defense by Jacob.
Really, really good defense. And it looks like my guy from last year, Adam Stanishevsky, is going to check into the game. For folks who do remember Adam, he was what you were last year. He was kind of like my sidekick when we did these.
Yeah.
But now he said, you know what, I've had enough of the booth. Let's take it to the court. And I said, okay, best of luck. And obviously he's coming into this game as like a 6-man role. But good for him as he took out Rob Carlock. And there's Kev Thompson in the corner.
Great shooting.
Automatic when it's that wide open. And 23-12 as we just entered under a minute remaining in the first. And Nia-Wheatfield looking to match that. No, Kev Thompson
won't go.
Doing some great job on the boards. Oh, that's a tough turnover for Kev. As Nia-Wheatfield drives it the other way.
Oh.
And that's a tough foul. And it looks like Nia-Wheatfield is going to make a change here. As number 34 is welcomed back onto the court. He looks like their only big man. Look, scouting the bench over there. He looks like their only like physical big man. So, like I said before, Nia-Wheatfield is very close to timing and looking for a small ball lineup. But hopefully they are fast because I know their division that they're in, and they do play some tough teams. And good double team there, look. And Humphreys doing a great job on defense right now. Really slowing down their guard. And there's Harrison, too. All around, Timon playing some great defense.
Great defense.
In the corner, Wheatfield. That's no good. Oh, Humphreys. Russell Westbrook type attitude there getting the board.
Yeah.
And Harrison, no foul there.
No foul.
And he went down hard, but gets back up.
Ooh.
And block on Humphreys. Trying to enforce some contact there, but went against them. As good thing that Harrison hustled back. So he went down hard. That was the big thing.
Yeah, strong dude. Got right back up.
Absolutely. And Nia-Wheatfield trying to get the ball in, and they do. So that was almost time. And that's the end of the first. No good.
Great first quarter.
Really great first quarter. John, what did you see in the first quarter that really stood out to you?
A lot of knockdown threes, showing that they can shoot. Great board by everybody.
Absolutely. As everybody was really stuffing the stat sheet there. I mean, like I said, Humphreys got a good rebound, looking like Russell Westbrook, really crashing the boards, got his own rebound or got a rebound, then pushed it up floor.
Showing that he can get in there and get boards too.
Exactly. Well, if you're looking for more time in basketball, we got a full season this year where we do play public schools and our usual schedule. Next game is on Monday, the 6th, against Allegheny Limestone at home. So that'll be the Timon Tigers season opener, and looks to be a good one.
Yeah.
So Allegheny, Allegheny Limestone, more southern tier, almost to Olean. So we'll see how those guys really face up against the Timon Tigers, who once again look really good right now.
Yeah.
I mean, great ball movement going on, great defense going on, and like you said, even knockdown threes, doing a great job all around. And both teams are welcome back onto the floor. And little coaching additions, subtractions as well that I do want to point out. Coach Jason Rowe, like we said, 5th year as Timon's head varsity coach. Also, Xavier Howard, who also joined the coaching staff. He played at Syracuse. So that's a good addition. And he's younger. I think he just got out of college basketball either last year or the year before. So that was really good. And also Coach Matt Weiser, who's an absolute beast all around, an all-around athlete. So those are your coaches for this year.
Great
yeah, really good coaching all across the board. Good experience, too, at all different kinds of levels.
Yeah.
However, the subtraction that I do feel is needed to be pointed out, Joe Licata is now a coach at UB for football. Chris O'Connell is no longer coaching either. And Jeremy Rowe, Jason's brother, has moved on to his own head coaching career and coaching the Mount Mercy Magic. So we wish them the best of luck, especially Mount Mercy, because that is our sister school.
Yeah.
So looking forward to how he does as a head coach. I wonder if he took any tips from his brother, because his brother was a great player and even better coach, clearly. As Timon picks up right where they left off.
Great layup.
And just once again, really running the floor here. I mean, it does say NF on the center court, but it looks like there's a big paw print right now. So, and Nia-Wheatfield trying to do something here and put up a net or put up a shot, and that's off. And Rob Carlock really doing a good job on their big man. And good spin move there, and that's a travel, though. And Tigers basketball underneath their net. And Humphrey's going to bring up the ball here. And looking around is Carlock. And rebound by Nia-Wheatfield. And Nia-Wheatfield looking around. And Kev Thompson with the poke. Thompson bringing up the ball here. And Humphreys really calling for the ball there. But dishes it back to Thompson. Thompson, clank, clank. Off the backboard, but that still counts.
Yes. We'll take it.
Exactly. 28-12 lead now for the Timon Tigers. And once again, Nia-Wheatfield really needs to make a shot here. They look for one here, and that's in. So they do match it. Their first points of the second quarter. And just under 2 minutes in to the second quarter. Oh. And big bomb pass there by Kev Thompson. And he'll make a mistake every now and again, but then he'll come back with good play. So we're really looking for that one. As Harrison was really open there in the corner. It's just that maybe a little too much on that. Looking more like Josh Allen throwing into the end zone. And Nia-Wheatfield, once again, moving the ball around. And Harrison tips it, keeps it in bounds.
Great way to block him out.
And I'm not sure if Harrison, that was the right call there. Just blocking him out and let Rob take that, or if he should have just taken that. But either way, that's a Nia-Wheatfield ball now as they pushed it back up the court. Swing the ball around. That's a travel. And looks like, once again, Nia-Wheatfield is going to put pressure on him as Timon takes it out on the side here. As Jacob didn't realize that was on the side. Kind of had a blunder there. And Karlock receives the inbound pass. Karlock looking to Stanishevsky. Stanishevsky, risky pass there, almost went out. But Harrison picks it up. And Harrison for three, no good. And Nia-Wheatfield pushing the ball up. And swing pass to the side. And swing it back to the top of the key. Good defense there. And top of the key again. Nia-Wheatfield drives to the lane. And that's a foul on Kev Thompson. Kev Thompson was trying to get the ball there going up and under, but apparently didn't get enough of that. So Nia-Wheatfield will go to the line and shoot two. Looks like Coach Rowe is going to make a quick sub here as Malachi Parker goes to the scores table. And Nia-Wheatfield knocks that one down. And Parker is going to take out Thompson. Thompson had a great job on his first time into the game. And Nia-Wheatfield look to go 2 for 2 at the line. That's second shot. Bit long. However, they do get their own rebound. But that's stripped by Parker. Great hands there. Harrison goes towards the net, using all of his body, blocking him out. Used all of his body on that one. Harrison doesn't look physical, but really does get physical, I guess. And Nia-Wheatfield swinging the ball around once again. And that's a shot. That's in. And 30-19 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. And Stanishevsky, no good for the look on Parker. He had a couple options. Harrison was in the corner. Parker was going on the other side. So he had a couple options there, but just didn't execute it enough, I guess. And Nia-Wheatfield bringing the ball up here. And working around Nia-Wheatfield. And that's a cut to the net. And that's looks like a hand check by Adam Stanishevsky. I believe that's his first. And Nia-Wheatfield looking to inbound here after that foul. And gives it to number 12 in the corner. Thought about a shot, but didn't like the angle on it. And Nia-Wheatfield swinging the ball around. Finds it on the inside. Poked by Stanishevsky. Parker gets it. Passes it up to Humphreys. Humphrey goes towards the net. Hey, that's no good. Parker, rebound, no good. Rob, rebound. Karlock. And there's contact on that one. So Rob Karlock will be heading to the line for 2 free throws. And Karlock with his first 2 attempts at the line of the game and of the season. Doesn't connect with the first one. And Karlock, no good. Oh, but tips it out by Nia-Wheatfield. That was not a good play there by number 34 for Nia-Wheatfield. And Parker looks to go in for the inbound. And Harrison wide open in the corner, but doesn't like the look. Harrison drives instead. Oh!
Great drive.
And sweet little floater there.
Really showing his skills.
Really showing his skills. He did average 22 on West Seneca East last year as a freshman. So hopefully he makes that same impact on this year's Timon Tigers. And almost drops some. He kind of did, so I'll give it to him, but doesn't make the shots. It doesn't count.
Push off.
And look across court. Harrison, jab for 3. That's in.
Another one.
He's saying, come on, man, that's too easy.
Showing his range.
Harrison, absolute threat from beyond the arc this game. And 35-19 lead for the Tigers with 2:30 left in the second quarter. And a little floater in for Nia-Wheatfield. And some pressure now on the Tigers. Humphreys still controls it. And that's Parker with the shot. Pull up. That's long.
Yeah.
And Nia-Wheatfield rebound. Pushes it up court. And working around. And Parker on the other side. And Harrison rebound. And Carlock puts it back up.
Way to go up and just take a foul.
And Carlock heading to the line for 2 again. And 1:30 left here in the second quarter. Carlock for the first shot. And that's off right. So no good there.
Yeah, having trouble on the free throw line right now.
Yeah. And it looks to be a quick checkout for both the Tigers and Nia-Wheatfield as Ramal Johnson checks into the game for the first time. And second for Carlock, also off. And Humphreys challenges the guy. As Parker looks to be something wrong. I'm not sure if it's...
Seems like he got poked in the face, scratched.
I was going to say maybe bloody nose, poked in the eye, something like that, because it looks like he's going to his face. Looks like a bloody nose. I think it is a bloody nose. Yeah, and the trainers will deal with that. That's a good thing for high school basketball now. I feel like all teams have some sort of trainer. So whether it's a bloody nose like this or a completely torn ligament, they're there. So
Yeah.
we thank you, trainers, for sure. And Nia-Wheatfield bringing the ball around. And they try for a look, but they don't like that. And Timon playing a really good zone defense. And that was shot clock. And Ramal Johnson picks it up there. And he gets whacked. And just under a minute remaining here in the second quarter. And we will pause for a break at halftime. So if you haven't had dinner yet, I suggest go and grab some grub and then returning for the second half of this great basketball game. And Humphreys drives to the lane. Oh, that's too good. That is way too good.
Easy.
Very nice
Easy
left
bro.
hand there. And once again, Timon in that really good zone defense. And wow, really good 2-3 it looks like. And almost a swipe attempt there. And Johnson closes out. And that shot is short. 15 seconds remaining here. And Humphreys took a tumble. And Johnson, that's deflected. Thompson, big body. Big body doing a job.
Great job.
And last second shot, no good. Wide left. And as Kevin Thompson uses his big body to block out the final shot of the first half, it is 39-21. Timon leads at half. Stay tuned as we will be right back after halftime. Halftime is a quick 10-minute break. And it looks like the Nia-Wheatfield coach is not too happy with his team. I feel like Coach Rowe will have some words for his team as well. But until then, stick with us. And welcome back, as that's the sound of the final buzzer before the start of the third quarter. And John, what are we looking for in this second quarter or second half of play?
I'm loving the defense. Great defense. Hope more points, bigger lead. We love big leads.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Our defense has been really, really good. That's a strong point today,
Yeah.
for sure. Also, the very hot start for Jaden Harrison, getting in
Great
fresh
start.
into that new green, gold, and white, and knocking down some shots early, helping the Tigers get out to this good size lead, 39-21, as the third quarter is getting ready to start. And looks like Malachi Parker is back from his bloody nose and is back in the game. So good thing that wasn't anything crazy. And it didn't look like it, but always good to see that he's back on the floor. And also, before I forget to mention, this year is Timon's 75th anniversary. So all teams will be wearing a 75 patch on some sort of part of their jersey. The basketball team has chose for their shorts. And that's a air ball for Jaden Harrison. And that's a bad start, but I'm sure he'll pick it up.
He'll get back.
Little halftime. Probably sat down too much. Probably
Gotta get back going.
exactly. So, and Nia-Wheatfield dribbling the ball around or working the ball around. And Jaden Harrison goes up for it. Hey! Hey! Get bouncy on him.
Right.
Get bouncy on him. Okay, I see you, Jaden.
Yeah. Making sure we see his skills.
Yes, sir. And that was the perfect opportunity for him to do it, too. And, tough reach in. I'm sure Kev got that ball right away and said, it's my turn, but then he heard the whistle. So,
Yeah.
But really explosive. Just poked that ball free, picked it back up.
Great chances.
And bang time. And Nia-Wheatfield inbounding the ball here into the corner and swing it back up top. And fake pass there. Nia-Wheatfield, corner three, no good. And Parker, rebound. Parker pushing up ball to Harrison. Harrison for three, no good. Carlock, rebound. And that's a block. Staying here. Carlock really hustled for that rebound. He ran right back up court and got that hustle board. So,
great help for the team.
Exactly. And that's what Rob really does. He's not a big scorer, but he's a big guy on the boards that does the job. And out on the side, as Humphreys looks to pass it back in. And it looks like there's some discussion on the court by the official and a Nia-Wheatfield player. And Carlock up top here. Harrison to Thompson. Thompson, big body and one! And one. Behave, Kevin Thompson. Behave.
Good guy.
Really, really good shot there. And now he's going to the line for an M1, hopefully. And some quick switch there. And Kev Thompson looking to convert the N1. And he does. 3-point play for Kev Thompson. And Humphreys applying the pressure along with Harrison. And Nia-Wheatfield crossing half court. And good move there. Finds a corner shooter, but gives that ball up. And Harrison with some strong defense. And jab there, drives to the lane, and blocking foul on Kevin Thompson. He hit the ground hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's really struggling with that knee, it looks like.
Yeah, the left knee. Right.
Yeah. And trainers taking a good look at him. As I do believe that is number 3, Jay Smith. At least that's what this roster says. And he's been arguably one of the better players for them.
Yeah.
So this would be a tough loss for Nia-Wheatfield. Also, another big guy for them is this TJ Robinson. I mean, he's number 12 on the floor, and he's been doing a really great job by himself trying to get this team back into it. Yeah. I mean, most of these points have caused because of him. I mean, he's had good looks. He's been bringing the ball up really nice. I mean, as a point guard, he's doing everything that you want to see him doing. So shout out to TJ Robinson for doing a great job out here as far as Nia-Wheatfield. And quick round of applause for Jay as he's now up on 2 feet, and trainers are still looking at him. So looks to be favoring that right leg, and not so much. So he walks off the floor gingerly, but not in too much pain, it looks like. And quick breakdown for both teams. And it's going to be Nia-Wheatfield's basketball on the inbound underneath the net. So tough start for Nia-Wheatfield, not having the strongest game so far, and also one of their seems to be key players goes down with a injury. Hopefully that's not anything too crazy, and he'll be back for their next game.
Yeah.
But enough of next game. Let's focus in on this game as Timon still has a good amount of lead on the scoreboard, as it is 44-21. And here's the inbound from Nia-Wheatfield. And finds a big guy underneath the basket, and it stays here. And after further discussion, off of Nia-Wheatfield. And it looks like the coach is not too happy with that decision. And the pressure still. Oh, and there's Kev Thompson with a turnover. And Nia-Wheatfield taking advantage of that and putting one down into the bucket. And there's Jaden Harrison driving towards the lane. Oh! And he went down hard again, but teammates help him up, and he's going to the line to shoot 2. Good move there. Really went up and under. Tried to finish there, but still drew the contact. So Jaden Harrison going to the line, shooting 2. And that's good.
Great.
Connects with the first one. Hopefully you can go 2 for 2 at the line here. And does. And once again, there's TJ Robinson commanding the floor. And Wheatfield really moving the ball around here. And shot long. Rebound, Nia-Wheatfield. And now on the ground with it. And travel. Good call there. And looks to be a timeout. And I think it's Timon's basketball.
Showing great defense.
Really good defense. As looks like Robin, the official, has a quick discussion after that time where he kind of was mad about the call, but then they reversed the call. So looked like a friendly conversation there. Yeah. And if you already aren't, follow us on our socials. They are at WTSJ 2021 on both Instagram and Twitter for all the latest updates. on WTSJ and Timon Basketball. We post all of our game days and all of our announcements on both of those sites. And we are on them pretty regularly. And make sure to check those frequently. And both teams look to be breaking down, as it looks like that number 3, Jay Smith, is back on the bench with his teammates. That's a good sign. Looks like he didn't do too much. So that's a good sign that he is back on the bench, though. And it looks like he's smiling. So hopefully, it was a good thing that it wasn't too serious. And inbound there.
Go.
Oh! Humphreys with the stuff. And Nia-Wheatfield back to inbounding the ball. And Nia-Wheatfield get the ball in. And good defense here by Kev Thompson. And Carlock with some good defense as well. Humphreys, another rebound. Picks up to Harrison. Lob. And Kev Thompson doesn't finish. Carlock rebound. Back up. Oh, good. And he will go to the line for 2, though. And it looks like there's a bit of a confusion on that between Harrison and Thompson on that lob attempt there. I think Harrison was more so looking for maybe a lob dunk, while Kev was looking for Harrison just to take the easy layup. And Carlock connects with the first. And Carlock on the second, and that's good. So Robinson will bring up the ball here. As the ball is being swung around, Nia-Wheatfield with the shot, and he connects.
Good shot.
It's Nia-Wheatfield, knocks one down. And Jacob Humphreys goes down. And looks like he keeps tripping or something. Or maybe it's a cramp. I mean, not too sure what's going on.
Yeah.
And Humphreys still down on the floor. Like I said, I've noticed that he's tripped a few times just by himself. I mean, it's not like Nia-Wheatfield's out for him or anything like that. It looks like he's doing this himself, but hopefully it's not anything too crazy.
Seems to be a cramp.
Yeah, it looks like more or less so a cramp in his, looks to be right or left calf. But it looks like Stanishevsky will be first up off the bench to replace him. And Humphreys still down on the floor.
Yeah.
And actually, Humphreys gets back up now. So looks to be hopefully just a cramp on his left side. But however, he does need some assistance walking off the floor. But it's definitely the left leg that he did something to, whether it's calf, ankle, thigh. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But we hope that he's okay and it's not to anything serious, because he's definitely been a bright spot for this Tigers team, moving the ball around and exactly taking some shots when he has to as well. And yeah, it looks like just cramps or something, because he is on the ground. So it's not like he's sitting down being evaluated. It looks like he's just on the floor.
Got to stretch it out.
Yeah, I was going to say Coach Weiser's over there with some water, just hopefully stretching out a bad cramp or something like that. And we'll return back to the game as Harrison explodes towards the net. That's no good.
Ooh.
And Harrison's down hard, but he'll be okay.
Good
And
block.
Kev Thompson, block party. And there's Harrison to the net. No contact. Parker, rebound, no good.
Oh.
Harrison, rebound, back to Parker. And no foul.
Yeah.
A lot of contact there. Oh, block party again. And however, Nia-Wheatfield gets the rebound. You got a lot of guys who can jump up there and get the block, so.
Not scared to jump.
And good move by Parker. Drives towards the lane. Little floater. Ooh. So soft, so good. Malachi Parker,
smooth.
how do you do? And working the ball around Nia-Wheatfield. And now on the inside. Quick kick out, and that's no good. Oh, and that was a cheap box out, it looked like, by Nia-Wheatfield. However, they will still get the ball. We have 3:49 left here in the third. 50-28. Your Timon Tigers lead. And inbound pass here for Nia-Wheatfield. And looking for a pass attempt here. And drives, kicks it out. Corner, kick out. And little hezzy there. And decides to take the shot. So that's a knockdown. And Harrison driving towards the net. And that's a block.
Good leg.
Really, really good job there by Harrison. Not giving up there. I mean, he saw the body and he said, thank you very much. And going to the line out to hopefully convert the N1.
Really showing his skill this whole game.
Yeah, I want to look at the stat sheet after the game because right now he's doing everything he possibly can to help these Tigers.
Yeah.
And that's good. So 3-point possession or 3-point play for Harrison. And some good news as Jacob Humphreys goes over to the bench. And there's Kev Thompson poking it free. Kev Thompson, get up, young man, behave! Behave, Kev Thompson!
Way to get up there. And a stop.
And that's a stop.
Good stop.
Momentum's definitely on the Tigers right now. But bang time by both Jaden Harrison and Kev Thompson tonight. If they can keep doing that consistently through the season, this season's going to be electric. And Kev Thompson said, I can also shoot. He can also shoot, folks.
You can do it all.
And it will be a little discussion. Nia-Wheatfield ball. So Nia-Wheatfield looking to inbound the ball here as all momentum is still on Timon right now. As it is a 58-30 lead for the Timon Tigers with 2:40 left here in the third. And that's a treble. And Parker brings up the ball here. He's been getting up too. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a good attempt, he goes up and gets one.
Yeah.
And Stanishevsky tries to save it in. Tough save there. It's Kev Thompson looking for another tip there. As Nia-Wheatfield drives towards the net and gets it in. And Parker looking to bring the ball up. Actually, no, it's Harrison. Harrison now taking over the point guard roles as Humphreys is still getting checked out right now. And Kev Thompson, another one. Ooh. That's long. Carlock rebound. And that's Rob Carlock.
Mid-range game. Timon is showing it all.
Indeed. Perimeter, paint on the rim. And there's Rob Carlock saying we can also shoot the mid-range. And working inside there for Nia-Wheatfield. And that's a turnover. Kev Thompson looking to push up the ball here. Kev Thompson tries going coast to coast, but a blocking foul. And it looks to be a check-in for Kev Thompson for the Timon Tigers, as that is Alex Rodnicki checking into the game. Alex is a sophomore this year, but he's up on varsity because clearly he has shown the skills for Jason Rowe. And Parker looks to inbound pass this. As good look by Stashewski.
Yeah. Great pass.
For Parker for the easy 2. Great look there, right off the inbound and just a solid look. And no good. As Carlock tries to look up and pass it, gives it to Rodnicki. Harrison, step up Jay.
Good board.
Good board. Rob Carlock, big body.
Big body.
Big body Rob Carlock. Going to work, doing the business. Absolute unit down there in the paint. And looks like there's some sort of spillage on the floor. Looks to be Coach Rowe's fault, so come on, Coach. Gotta be better. And Rob Carlock going to the line, hopefully to make a 3-point play. I mean, he's been a quiet factor this game for Timon, for sure. I mean, Jaden Harrison going off to his solid start as a Timon Tiger. Kev Thompson picking up where he left off from last year. But Rob Carlock, kind of a sleeper right now. I mean, Rob did do a good job for us last year. He either came off the bench or he started when he had to.
Yeah. But
Rob's saying, you know what? I want to be my own person this year. And right now he's showing himself as a big-time threat in the paint, getting the offensive rebounds, getting the defensive rebounds, putting it back up on the glass. So Rob Carlock doing it all for the Timon Tigers.
Good help.
And his shot is long. However, Parker gets a rebound. Parker looking around.
Ooh.
And, scary pass there by Parker. As I don't know where he was going to. Maybe Harrison, but either way, turnover for the Tigers as we're just under 1 minute here remaining in the third quarter. It is 64-32 Timon. So literally doubling Niagara Falls points here. And step out there for Nia-Wheatfield. And Jaden Harrison bringing up the ball here. And pass to Carlock to Parker. Parker looks. Good shot there. And wow. Didn't even see the net move on that one. That was right in.
It's really showing that they can shoot.
Absolutely. And double team there. Nia-Wheatfield gets out of it. Carlock pushes up floor. There's Harrison going towards the net. Ooh. Silky smooth Jaden Harrison. And 5 seconds left here. Robinson trying to put up a shot. Coach Rowe saying no foul here. And great job.
Good defense.
Great job here by the Tigers. I mean, that third quarter was better than, in my opinion, the first and second quarter for Timon there. I mean, the defense was still present. I mean, the offense obviously was still present. I mean, everybody's shooting the ball, knocking down their shots.
Yeah.
And then even Jaden Harrison and Kev Thompson going to the rim and going to work.
Really showing what they can do.
Exactly. And this is a big game for them. Like I said, there was a lot of people talking about how Jameer was gone and Kamara was gone and even Leo. But this is a big game for them to say, hey, you know what? We're not done.
Yeah.
Those guys are just pieces to our big puzzle. So we're looking forward to them. And just a quick minute break in between the quarters. So for those of you who don't know the full story behind Jason Rowe, he is once again going into his 5th year of Timon's head varsity basketball coach. He attended Buffalo Traditional High School, where he was the all-time leading points and assist getter. After his high school days, he went to Loyola University, where he was 2-time all-conference in the MAC. And then after his years in college, he went undrafted in the 2000 NBA draft. However, he went overseas and played in Europe for 15 years. Where in 2006, 2006 won the LNB Pro A MVP award. So really good resume for Coach Jason Rowe, as well as he was also the dunk contest champion overseas as well. So Jason Rowe with a heck of a resume here. And once again, also his coaching staff really jam-packed with so many crazy features about him. Like I said, with the addition of Xavier Howard and how he went to Syracuse just a few years ago.
Yeah.
So playing at that D1 level as well. And good move there by Nia-Wheatfield. Can't knock down the shot. Rob Carlock, another board. And Harrison drives towards the net. No good. As he goes sliding on the ground past.
Whoa.
And Parker tripping over Harrison there. But all good as Harrison gets back up and is now going to the line for 2.
Hoping you can knock these both down.
And Harrison going to the line, hopefully to go 2 for 2 here. And he connects. Once again, really got to see the stats after this game for a lot of different people. I mean, Kev Thompson doing a great job out there. Rob, I want to see if he has that double-double because he's been putting the ball in the basket and he's been getting boards. Yeah. So he's a potential double-double threat right now.
Yeah.
And then Jaden Harrison, obviously star of this game, doing pretty much
score.
Anything he wants, both on defensively and offensively. And he does convert.
Perfect from the line.
And some pressure there by Harrison. And Stanishevsky with his own pressure. However, not enough as Nia-Wheatfield knocks down their shot. 71-35. Tigers still are ahead. And Rodnicki having a tough time with the ball there. Keeps it in, though. Turnover. And Stanishevsky staying with him. And, that's a M1, I guess.
Wow.
So Stanishevsky picking up another foul. As Peter Diamond looks to check into the game. Big Pete is a sophomore. And he played JV last year, but is going in this year, hopefully to make a difference to this varsity squad as Rob Carlock checks out with a thunderous applaud from the Timon crowd here. And converts on the M1. So a 3-point play for Niagara Falls there. And Harrison conducting the court here. Parker looking around. And doesn't make the shot, however, will be going to the line for 3 free throws. I mean, that would have been crazy if he could have made that. I mean, and then going to the line for a potential 4-point play. But he'll take 3 here. And Jacob Humphreys looks to be back on the bench with an ice wrap around his calf ankle area. So hopefully that's okay. I mean, he already looks to have the ankle guard on the right ankle. So hopefully he doesn't need one on his left side. But once again, hopefully it's not too serious.
Yeah.
As it looks like number 34 for the Falcons, has fouled out. So he's done for tonight. And we still have 7 minutes left in this game.
Yeah.
And Parker will now be at the line for 3. And doesn't connect on the first one. And does connect on the second one, though.
Yeah.
So right now 1 for 2 at the line. And Parker no good. 1 for 3, though. As Pete gets the rebound, but no jump ball called. As Harrison tries to poke it free. And that's a jump ball. It is, I believe, Timon's possession. Maybe not. Yeah, Timon possession. So Timon with the good hands there does get rewarded on the jump ball as Harrison receives the inbound.
Yeah.
And Harrison driving towards the net. Little contact, but apparently they said it went off of his knee. And Adam Sadashevsky hustling there and going for the, no easy layup. Nicky couldn't make it either. And Stanishevsky mid-range, that doesn't go in. Oh, man. Some tough shots there. I mean, both of them didn't fall. And Diamond picks up the loose ball. Harrison does go in, though, and he doesn't make it either. What is going on right now?
Don't know.
Seems like there's a lid over that basket. And Parker picks up a foul here. As Parker doesn't like that call, but either way, Robinson going to the line to shoot 2 here. And he connects with the first. So 6 minutes left here in the 4th and final quarter. And quick substitution here for the Falcons. And Harrison going to bring it up court as it looks like Robinson was the guy that was being checked out. So I think his night is over. He did a tremendous job for this Nia-Wheatfield team. As Radnicki, corner 3. That's short. However, rebound, Nia-Wheatfield. They're pushing up the ball now. And they actually slow it down.
Yeah.
And swinging the ball around. And that's short as it goes over the backboard. And I thought that would have been out.
Yeah.
And Harrison doing some fancy moves here. Parker, jab, fadeaway 3, no good. As Radnicki hustling for that rebound, but foul called on Alex Radnicki. And Nia-Wheatfield will bring up the ball here. Looks like Ramal Johnson's going to check into the game. And Nia-Wheatfield working the ball around. That's a 3, and that's off. And Falcons get their own board. And looking around, corner, fake shot, and a little bit of a hand check there by Parker. Once again, does not like that call. However, quick substitution in. Ramal Johnson getting the upset Malachi Parker, who just had 2 questionable fouls, which he didn't like, but the ref does have the whistle, so he makes the calls. As Johnson gets involved right away, trying to poke that one free. And Johnson will now bring up the ball. And Stanishevsky receives the pass. Radnicki there. Diamond swings it to Harrison. Harrison drives. And deflection off Stanishevsky, but Timon regains it. Stanishevsky looking around to Harrison. Radnicki, corner three. No good. And Stanishevsky.
Good defense.
Wow. Kind of just misses a wide open shot there. And there's Harrison up with the body and one.
Really getting
physical.
Right to the
yeah. I mean, he's doing a great job right now, just cutting right to the time or right to the basket and getting the job done. And Harrison knocks it down. And it looks like Coach Jason Rowe is going to put in some more role players here, as it looks like big Ethan Wheeler's at the scores table along with Tyler Sutton. And Nia-Wheatfield working the ball around here. Fake shot, kicks it out. Some more good defense by Stanishevsky. Drives to the lane, hop, skip, jump. That's good for the Falcons. And Johnson's going to bring the ball up here. And looking around, hands it off to Radnicki. Radnicki finds Stanishevsky. And waiting a little bit more. And Stanishevsky finds Radnicki inside. And Radnicki, great job with the shot. And actually some substitutions here, as Jaden Harrison comes off with a thunderous applause by both his bench and the fans, as well as Adam Stanishevsky coming off for the Tigers. Jaden Harrison, what a night. Great. Really, really what a night. Displaying all of his potentials to help this Timon team.
Yeah. Great game.
Really great game for him. Something about that number 3. Jameer wore number 3. Jaden wears number 3. Something about that number 3. Maybe that's what it is. And open shot here from Nia-Wheatfield. No good. And Nia-Wheatfield works the ball around and goes off the top of the backboard, and that's ruled out of play. And 3:05 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. 77-44. And also, Nia-Wheatfield is in the bonus with 10 fouls, while Timon only has 6 right now. And Sutton, no good. Radnicki, rebound. Radnicki, Sutton, jabs, drives, looks for an opportunity, gives it off to Radnicki. Radnicki moving around to Johnson at the top of the key. He sees Sutton. He sees Diamond. Diamond, quick move there. Baby hook, no good. Diamond, rebound, back up. That's good. Peter Diamond, looking like a younger Rob Carlock out there.
Yeah.
Going to work on the boards there. And shot there by Nia-Wheatfield. Air balls it. And 2:14 left in the fourth quarter. 79-44. Your Timon Tigers lead. And Wheeler with the screen. Johnson dribbles the ball around. Johnson goes towards the net. Left hand. That's good.
Great finish.
Jamal Johnson says, I want a piece of that action. And open score, no good.
Oh.
And however, they do get their rebound and put it back up. 81-46, 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. The only bad part about doing streams on the road is that I have to keep telling people the score and the time because usually you have a camera on the score or on the scoreboard, but today we don't. Potentially next time on the road we will. But because usually at home we do have it on the scoreboard as well. But like I said, probably next time we'll think about that for the road. And Nia-Wheatfield swinging the ball around here. Nia-Wheatfield just trying to connect with a shot here. It's been a tough night for them shooting. And number 5 on the wing for Nia-Wheatfield. That's no good. Shot clock goes off. And shot up, and that's good. As 25 takes tumble. Ramal Johnson bringing it up the floor. And Sutton jabs. Looks for the reverse, but there's some contact there. So it's going to be on. Oh, it was on Sutton. And is it some sort of bet? Yeah, something was up. So, okay. And now we are under a minute to play with 38 seconds left as Ramal Johnson with the good defense pokes it free. And Wheatfield corner shot. That's good.
Good shot.
And less than 30 seconds left. I do believe in respect. Both sides. Ramal Johnson's just going to dribble the ball out here. And that will be it for tonight, it looks like, folks, as the clock just winds down to under 10 seconds remaining. 81-51. It is a statement victory for the Timon Tigers. Really good job. We saw all the new features tonight in the respected roles. Hopefully Jacob Humphrey can come back from what looks like to be a left leg injury and be all good for Monday. Once again, Monday night, Allegheny Limestone in the jungle at 6:30 p.m. You do not want to miss it. For Nick Stein on camera, for John Black, and for myself, Sean Glinsky, we thank you for joining us, and have a good night, everybody.